worshiping. And you are waymaker, miracle worker, promise keeper, light in the darkness, my God, that is who you are. And you are waymaker, miracle worker, promise keeper, light in the darkness, my God, that is who you are. You are here.
His grace runs to. While I was a slave to sin, Jesus died for me. Yes, He died for me. Who the Son sets free, oh, it's free indeed. I'm a child of God. Yes, I am in my Father's house. In my Father's house, there's a place for me. I'm a child of God. Yes, I am. I am chosen. I am chosen, not forsaken. I am who you say I am. You I am chosen. I am chosen, not forsaken. I am who you say I am. You are for me, not against me. I am who you say I am. I am chosen. I am chosen, not forsaken. I am who you say I am. You are for me, not against me. I am who you say I am chosen. I am chosen, not forsaken. I am who you say I am. You are for me, not against me. I am who you say I am. Oh, I am who you say I am. Who the Son sets free, oh, it's free indeed. I'm a child of God. Yes, I am in my Father's house. In my Father's house, there's a place for me. I'm a child of God. Yes, I am. Amen. Amen.
Morning. Grab a seat. It's good to be with you. How's your week? All right. Well, it's good to be with you. It's good to see all of you. My name is Anthony Cayola. If you're new with us, one of the pastors here at Awaken, and just excited to be with you, man. So if you're new and you're coming in, I actually think we ran out, which is a good problem to have. We'll make sure we have more for next week. But there were little brochures on the way in the door, so hopefully you've got one, and you'll be able to follow along with us. We're still getting set up here in this new space, and so hopefully in the coming weeks we'll have projectors and screens, and we can save some trees and the folding efforts that go into making those trifolds so pretty for you. But man, I'm just looking forward to it, and with that being on the docket and being on the schedule, I just been inviting you week in and week out just to be ready to let you know when we're going to be doing the painting and doing a couple of minor little projects around here, like Pinterest projects. When I say projects, I'm not talking like we're not building rooms and stuff, like Pinterest projects, so you don't have to be super handy. But we've got a week kind of carved out. You'll be getting an email this week if we have your information. We'll be getting an email out to you. I know some of you guys have already emailed back and said you'd love to help, so I'm grateful. I have you kind of on the list there, and I'll be following up with you this week. But we're going to be getting an email out, just letting you know it's going to be the last week here of August. We're going to carve out the midweek and that Saturday, that Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So I don't have the date in front of me, but you'll be getting an email. And if you're like, hey, I don't know if you have my email address, I don't know if you have my contact info, we got a way to solve that problem as well, and I don't have it on me. Thought I did. I don't have it. Over by the guest center, over by the welcome area, there's just a little card that you can fill out. We would love to get to know you. It's a joy for me to connect with you as well. So if you get one of those cards, you fill it out. Not only will I be able to get you an email to tell you how you could just jump in with us and serve with us, get this place ready to go for kind of after Labor Day weekend when we feel like we've kind of settled into our new home. But I'll also be able to follow up with you, get to know you a little bit. It's always a joy for me to find out how you got here and what brought you to Awaken. So over at the guest center, why don't you fill one of those out. Oh, thank you, sir. Very simple cards. But it just looks like that. Tall, skinny card. Fill that bad boy out and drop it off either in one of the boxes at the door or just leave it at the guest center and I'll get it. So the last thing I'll say is if you are new, I just want to set some expectation for you. I know stepping into a new space can always be a little bit nerve-wracking. You don't know what to expect. And so we're going to keep things very, very simple today, very, very low-key. We're going to make everything we do about Jesus. And so we're going to sing songs this morning. That'll be the first way that we worship him today. We'll just sing this. And then the second way that we'll worship him today is just by walking through the Bible. We believe it's extremely practical and relevant for today, and it's going to always point us back to him. And so we've been in a series in the book of Proverbs walking through the idea of wisdom. Solomon leaves behind incredible wisdom for his son to read. And 2,000 plus, 3,500 years later, we get to read it, and still it's relevant, and we'll learn a tremendous amount today. And then lastly, we worship God with our giving. And we believe everything that we have has been given to us, gifted to us by God, for God, to be used for his glory. But here we don't pass a plate, so if you're new, you can just exhale a little bit. We're not going to shake it in front of you until you finally dump something in there. There's a box over there by the guest center and a box by the door. We believe it's between you and God, how and when you worship with your giving. And if you're joining us online, I know we've got a bunch of people joining us online, you can also give online as well. So thanks so much for being a part of what we're doing. Again, we're going to stand to our feet again. We're going to continue to worship Jesus in song. Would you stand with me?
So guys, we're going to sing a new song this morning. It's called Another in the Fire. And if you can't keep up with all the words, it's fine. I think the important thing is just to let the words sort of wash over you, because I think there's such a powerful message in this song that even when we're in the fire, even when we're in the darkest parts, God's right there with you. He's with you when you're getting burned up. And we don't like to be burned up, right? We don't like those times in life where it's really hard and dark. But that's where he refines us. That's where he meets us. And that's where we're so dependent on him. So this is a new song. I hope you love it. But don't worry about the words if you can't get them all in. Just let the Spirit speak to you. There's a grace when the heart is under fire. Another way when the walls are closing in. When I look at the space between where I used to be and this reckoning, I know I will never be alone. There was another in the fire, standing next to me. There was another in the waters, holding back the seas. And should I ever need reminding of how I've been set free, there is a cross that bears the burden where another died for me. There is another in the fire. All my dead left for dead beneath the waters. I'm no longer a slave to my sin anymore. Should I fall in the space between what remains of me and this reckoning? Either way, I won't bow to the things of this world. I know I will never be alone. There is another in the fire, standing next to me. There is another in the waters, holding back the seas. Should I ever need reminding, power set me free. There is a grave that holds no body, and the power lives in me. There is another in the fire. Oh, is another in the light. I can see the light in the darkness as the darkness bows to him. I can hear the roar in the heavens as the space between wears thin. I can feel the ground shake beneath us as the prison walls cave in. Nothing stands between us. Nothing stands between us. There is no other name but the name that is Jesus. He who was and still is and will be through it all. So come what may in the space between all the things unseen and the reckoning, I know I will never be alone. I know I will never be alone. There'll be another in the fire standing next to me. There'll be another in the waters holding back the seas. And should I ever need reminding how good you've been to me, I'll count the joy come every battle, 'cause I know that's where you'll be. I'll count the joy come every battle, 'cause I know that's where you'll be. I'll count the joy come every battle, 'cause I know that's where you'll be. Amen. All right, this one ought to be a little more familiar. I love you, Lord. Oh, your mercy never fails me. And all my days